Aloha from Kilipoe, Ike Kani Aloha, Ale Pohaku. Just a little update. We have a little bit more rock wall here. A little bit more rock wall, and a little bit more dirt. And these plants are doing pretty good. There's signs actually of some new growth. One of them is doing really good. I think it's this one, yeah. Maybe even some little flower buds growing in there. Tea plant's doing really good. The Kenny is doing pretty good. She's got lots of new little leaves. Those ones were just a ½ inch last time. But it's been really dry, so I have to water. Oh, this thing is new. I just finished that today. It's some place to put the power cord so we can drive over it. I've only driven over it once and it seemed to survive, so I think we'll keep using it for now. And then on to the house. So we have the lower foundation structure completed. All of the these are extra, not required by the plans, but I don't really like this joint here. I wish we had planned a little better and continued this 4x10 all the way across. So this is a little bit of a strengthening strap, and then there's a bracket in here with some lag bolts as well. But all the hangers are in. I think that was done in the last video. All of the hurricane ties are in. They're every 32 inches. Every other joist. More strapping. Of course, these boards, they're in now. That provides shear strength on the inside of these little stub walls. The boards, they go up pretty high, so and they're all pretty securely nailed in. So, and they're painted against the weather. That's the green paint is left over from the cabin, but then you can see the gray paint. It's a little bit less obtrusive, I think, than the green paint. And the cross bracing is in as before. And that's pretty much it. More strapping. So this bracket is really good at holding this beam up, but I was worried about lateral loads and in an earthquake situation, so we went ahead and strapped that together. I might add a couple more of those. Depends on what the inspector says about them. Not necessary, I'm sure, but like places like this, there's going to be a piece of 5/8 inch siding that goes over this, and we'll join these two panels together. But because of the way the layout is, especially at these junctions, at this junction right here and then the one on the other side, there's actually going to be a split in the this is going to be an edge to that siding right there. So the only thing going to hold that joint together is that hanger, and it's nailed with long nails into this end grain right here, and then it has these nails on the side, but that's just end grain. A big enough earthquake could just pop that right out of there. So that's what that strap is for, to hold that joint together. What else? The ulu tree is doing really good. Haven't noticed any flaws in the new leaf. It looks really good. This is the leaf that sprouted when we brought it home, and it's really dark green now. I think this is probably all damage from just it being transported. And the garden itself, the radishes, this is the green beans. They're doing pretty good. The radishes are doing okay. I do have a little bit of stuff there going on, and these leaves are turning yellow. I don't know what's going on with these. If I'm over watering them, I don't think so. I mean, it doesn't seem terribly moist in there. Just a little bit damp. And like I said, I have to water every morning because it hasn't rained. And then the cucumbers look pretty good. I put a little bit more fertilizer on them. I'm not really liking the way these guys have progressed. The tomatoes, I mean, they sprouted and they just haven't done much since then. Maybe they're growing underneath. This one doesn't look too good. This one is probably the best one. And then the lettuce is just doing absolutely nothing. Radishes. Radishes and cucumbers. That's about it. Alright. 7 minutes. Pulled a lot of weeds today. Missed a lot of weeds. It's easy to, you can just pull weeds forever. You can see them all back here. This isn't even our property, but I do want to try to get it so the weeds don't grow and the stuff we want to grow kind of takes over. Maybe it's luhe, maybe it's loae, maybe it's some other ferns or some other plants, but I'd like to do that. I did spend some time the other day on the dirt piles. That's where the dirt for the front came from. And I spread some cinder. I'll go back over that. So yeah, trying to get the dirt piles down a little bit. Tons and tons of work here. Next on the docket is to change out these boards in the trailer, because you can see they're just rotten, crumbling. I knew that when I bought it, but it was still a good price for the trailer. So, and I have a ton of OSB left over and a bunch of paint, so I'm gonna just paint it up, or cut the OSB to size, and then just apply paint until I run out of paint. Maybe keep a little bit just in case I have to touch something up on the cabin. But yeah, this is about a yard of cinder, maybe a little more, that I just brought up in the poly cart with the tractor and spread it out here, just to try to see if this will level it out. And it is much nicer. I drove over it a few times with Teddy to get it pushed down really good, but it's much nicer than the rocks. I hesitate to do this whole area over here because, again, it's not our property. Can't really see the property line marks anymore. There was some paint that we put down, but you know, I'll continue to have the lumber placed in this side when it arrives. But I think that's pretty much it. We're done with building now until after the 4th of July. I'm gonna go this week or next week and pay for all of the next set of materials, which will be the wood to go on the floor to fill in all of the joists, and then all of the 2x4 framing to go up, the trusses to create the structure for the roof, the roofing itself, and that'll be about, I think I'm probably going to be about $20,000 for all of that, maybe 25. We'll see. I haven't added it all up. We're trying to work it out with the vendors, but that's about it for now. Aloha.